Okay, so today I'm going to talk about what your schedule should look like as a real estate professional, right? And one thing I like to drive home is that if you're in business, you should have a calendar, and you should have a calendar because it'll help you be more productive. It'll help you in terms of structuring things, and it's a lot better for your client and your systems. Now, as a business owner, you are responsible for your own schedule. You're responsible for your own accountability, um, unless you have like maybe a coach. And one of the ways you can hold yourself accountable is by developing a process. So let's develop like this will be one video of a process that you should have. So the number one process after what I think after like setting goals to me is to have a calendar so you can time block and get certain things done within a certain time frame. So here is my schedule. I like to use Google Calendar, and you can see this is the monthly view. Over here on the right you can switch different views. I highly recommend anybody that's in real estate, you get yourself a calendar. Use a calendar so you can know where your time is going and where your hours are going. So we're in the monthly view, and I just want to show like this is what my schedule looked like. And I tie my schedule with another app called Calendly, where when people want to have a conversation with me, whether it's about real estate or some other form, like I'll send these people directly to my calendar so they can then automatically be plugged in here. So I don't have to worry about, hey, I have this available, do you have that available? So we don't have to do that back and forth um, in terms of a calendar. So let's go to the day view of my calendar. So today is August 31st, but let's go with September. So I highly recommend, like with your calendar, that you put everything that you can on your calendar so nothing escapes. And you can see here, like as I go through my calendar, I even have it down to brushing my teeth. So this is normally when I get up and when I'm ready, when I shower and brush my teeth. It's between 7 to 8 a.m. Then I have a blogging business right here. You can see, and I'll go to I'll write a blog uh, and contribute to my website during those hours. So 7:30 to 8 o'clock is when I do that. Um, so let's cancel that. Next, like this is when I have to go 9 a.m. because that's when most people's days start. Like most people are 9 to 5, so that's when I conduct business. I conduct business between 9 and 5 a.m. That's when I do the real business. So a lot of this is preparation, maintenance, website stuff before 9 a.m. So you can see here, the blue is lead follow up off market REI Pro. So each weekday is when I do my lead follow up, and I follow up on my leads. So I run an investment business as well as I do some agent work, and I look for off market properties that I can buy and fix up. And this is when I do most of my follow up. I do it 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. Uh, I can click here and you can see lead follow up off market REI Pro. It's the same thing. And I don't let anything get in the way of that. During my this time is time block. It's strictly for following up on those off market leads so I can get deals and close those deals. I don't let anything interfere, no matter what's going on, unless it's an extreme and dire emergency. This time is for calling only. It's not for Facebook. It's not for YouTube. This time is for calling and following up on leads. And if I can finish all of my tasks within that time, I might give myself a bonus, like playing the game or something like that. So that's that, right? And so you can see I have even more things added. Like some of this stuff I have added just so I'm aware of what's going on and I might want to pop in. Like here's an example. This is our morning mastermind at EXP. We mastermind each morning and we come up with ways to collaborate as real estate agents and team members on how to do more business. Same concept here. Another mastermind. Um, and some of this stuff is these are like our training. This is a training within our brokerage, our EXP World Brokerage, and it's database management fundamentals. I added it to my calendar, and when I want to pop in, during that training from 12 to 1, I'll pop in there, which is and it'll be tomorrow. Next, so you can begin to see like the importance of this, having all this, even if you don't attend all of it. The importance of having this is that you can know what your day looks like, and you can plan and adjust according to what you have on your calendar versus something blank where people are calling you and you're responding to everything, and the day runs you instead of you running the day. So that's why it's important to have a calendar and have these things placed on your calendar. um, Now another example is I want to show you Calendly. And with Calendly, I have a paid account, but I want to show you when people are interested in, look, we're business owners. When people are interested in scheduling and um, talking with us, we need to get them scheduled on our calendar. And what way can you do that without scrambling around when you have like you have all of this on your calendar that you need to or you may need to um, be involved in? So I can't really take calls between 9 and 12 other than my lead follow up. So what do? I put all of this here on my calendar, and I use Calendly. And Calendly integrates directly with just about any calendar. I use Google, and Calendly integrates. So what it does is when I would send a customer or a prospect, whoever it is, even a friend, I would send them my calendar. Hey, what do you want to talk about? Schedule something on my calendar. So they would come here in my Calendly, and it's up to them. You could put multiple of these, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. You can do a phone call, you can do a video call. And what I do is I'll send them here and I'll walk through what they see. And you so we're at the end of August. My availability for today, only thing I have available really is 3:30. So that's the only time that I have available for a client or a prospect today. So let's see. I'm walking through as a customer, so let's go through. So maybe Monday at 3:30 doesn't work for me as a client, right? So I'll go through and I'll check the next calendar. I have my weekends closed off. You can leave them up open if you want to, but I like to close my weekends down. I'm a business owner, and I need that time for myself as well as my children. Let's see, Tuesday. What times do I have available? So automatically, like this is if you go to my Google Calendar on Tuesday, which we were looking at, I do not have anything available from 9 to 12 because I'm doing lead follow up, which is that's important to me. That's important to my business. I gotta follow up on those seller leads. So I want that time dedicated strictly to that. If you come back over to Calendly, you can see it correlates. So I'm available after 12. I must have something going on at 12. If you come here, yeah, from 12:20. So here, a client would they have three availabilities. They can they can schedule at 1:30, 3 p.m., or 3:30. On Wednesday, I have, these are my availabilities on these days, and it's highly important that you have this stuff scheduled so you can save your time as well as your customers time. Like, these are my availabilities for these days. So just so you can see how it works, Tuesday a client would come through and they're like, yeah, Jerome, I want to talk with you, I need to talk with you. I would schedule them. They would click here, they would get scheduled for 3:30, and then they're sent over to this form. They put in their name. I'll put in my own name, Jerome. Um, and I can even add guests. I don't want to add a guest for now, but there's my phone number. And this is why I highly, highly suggest Calendly, because this phone number, like, people cancel appointments so much. They forget, even me, like I forget myself. Sometimes I forget I have appointments. So by having Calendly, it allows me to send a customer to my calendar, and they will receive follow-up emails and text messages about our meeting. So it decreases the rate of which people forget that they're having the meeting and these appointments. So they come here, they put their phone number in, and you can take this on. You can keep it on. You can take it off. But I like to keep this on. This asterisk here, I like to make sure they put a phone number in so they can receive text messages about our meeting. I ask them to share what they would like to talk about, share something that's helpful. So maybe it's a client about my um, marketing. Maybe it's a client that wants me to run their marketing, and they would just type here marketing. So I have an idea, and I can be better prepared to talk about what they want to talk about in regards to the phone call. Send a text message reminder to. I'll put the same phone number in here, and then I would schedule the event. So let's see. That's incorrect. Let's redo this. Then they would schedule the event. Okay, there we go. Schedule the event. Just cancel it. All right, that should work. Let's schedule the event, and it's confirmed. So once that's confirmed, it'll then pop them to. You can change this to what you want, but I pop them to my website, my digital real estate strategy website. You can also send them to your real estate investment website. You can send them to your real estate agent website where you have listings, et cetera, et cetera. You send them here, and they can maybe browse properties. So this would be a marketing prospect. I went in as a marketing prospect, and I would then come here and I can check different uh, I could check the website. So I could be here and I could learn a little more about Jerome. Let's go learn a little more about Jerome. Uh, and here's my page. You can learn some stuff about me. Um, Now that since we scheduled that call, we're going to go back to the back end, which is my part. I'm no longer the client, and if I come here, these are my emails. I come here and I get an automatic email reminder that, hey, look, Jerome, a new event has been scheduled. You have a 15-minute video conference with Jerome. That's the text message reminder. All this information, they'll also on the back end, they'll get messages and emails as well, letting them know what the call will be like. So in the way, they'll get this same thing, and it'll be in their name. It'll let them know how they can join. I like to use Zoom. It'll let them know how they can use the Zoom. Uh, Access the Zoom room, and if they can't use Zoom, this is why I like Zoom, they can dial in as well. So sometimes I get people that say, I don't know how to use Zoom. I don't feel comfortable on camera. Guess what? You can also dial in. So I let them dial in there because I need to do Zoom because I'm most efficient and most effective on my computer. So let's go back. Let's try to end this. Let's go back. The calendar. That's the most important part you want to do. As a real estate professional, as a business owner, make sure you have a calendar so uh, you don't conflict with appointments, and you, instead of the day running you, you run your day. By me having a calendar, it allows me to be much more efficient. It allows me control over my time, and my my clients don't dictate me. I'm allowed to serve my clients best when I'm in control. Therefore, I want to have a calendar. I want to have a structure, and I want to be able to come in here and just say, "Hey, what does my day look like today? What can I do?" Even if you don't automate like me, even if you don't automate, you can come in here and you can say, "Look, 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. I'm not available." But guess what, client? I'm available between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. And if that worked for you, that works for me. Let's set something up at that time. So that's why you should have a calendar. That's the importance of having a calendar. If you found this video helpful, please give me a like, a share, a subscribe, all of that stuff, so I can continue to make these. But um, that's it. That's why it's important to have a calendar as a real estate professional.